What's up, everyone? Is it just me, or does this entire world seem like it's just crumbling before our eyes? From the South Korean president, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name or his wife's name or any of their names for that matter. I definitely do not want to make a fool of myself. But the whole world is going mad. Uh, from them declaring martial law for about 6 hours to taking it off to him going to be getting impeached for sure because he's apparently just a moron, to Syrian rebels taking over Syria and whooping Russians' ass. And then, of course, back over to Georgia, where they are having huge protests, rightfully so, because their country is basically getting robbed, and it's pretty messed up. And it reminds me a lot, of course, just like it has with a lot of other people, of the Ukrainian Revolution, the Maidan Revolution back in 2014. Of course, that happened. It took place in Kiev, and if you remember, there was a bunch of civilians that ended up getting shot, killed, and the Yanukovych, I believe, is his name, the pro-Russian piece of shit that ultimately ended up fleeing. And of all places, of course, he goes and hides in Moscow, and I'm pretty sure that is where he is even to this day. But let's hope that Georgia is able to stabilize their country without having to go through so much violence. It's just unfortunate that Russia, that piece of dirt country, just has to, meddle in every country's issues in a negative way. It'd be one thing if it was in a positive way, but when are they going to get the hint that these countries don't want to live the way that they live? They don't want to be brainwashed and be, censored and just anything uh, that they have, their values, their traditions. They don't want none of that shit. When are they going to understand that? Um, I mean, it's crazy that they keep on trying to force this on everybody when they, I mean, that would be like, God, I got the hint, okay? You just don't want nothing to do with me. But no, they keep on trying to force this down everybody's throats. And I mean, it's crazy. It's ultimately, like I've said before, only gonna stop when there's somebody else running that country. And unfortunately, there's just gonna be a lot more suffering, a lot more lives that are gonna be lost until that ultimately happens. But let's hope that that day comes sooner rather than later, because right now it is just getting progressively worse. Every as with each day that goes by. Every week there's something new. But I guess let me change gears really quick. There was a video that came out from one of the protests in Georgia. I believe it was earlier in the year, but it just shows how absolutely brave some of these people are. It is kind of funny because of how it goes down.
Très vite, vite avant, regarde l'antabille.
Oh, hell yeah. Did you see that? This this girl had absolutely no fear and just straight Spartan kicked these freaking cops. It was kind of funny because her foot went through their shields and she just kind of crawled through it. But that was awesome, man. She didn't have no care in the world. But anyways, I guess that's it for me. I hope everything does turn out for the best with the least amount of people getting hurt in Georgia, and of course in every other conflict around the world. But I mean, if I'm being real, there's just unfortunately gonna probably be a lot more lives lost and people hurt and stuff. But anyways, I'll be watching closely on the developments on all of these things. I have the next month off from school, so anyways, everybody have a good night. Well, in the morning, I guess it'll be a good day, and I'll see you guys the next one. Later.